Our weekend team recently took a field trip to explore a mind-altering new world. Casey, take it away.
While illegal on the federal level, California lawmakers are considering a bill that would decriminalize the possession of some psychedelic substances, including psilocybin, which is the active ingredient in magic mushrooms. Its conscious-altering healing properties are being tested across the country with some very promising results to treat PTSD, depression, anxiety, and addiction. But what if I told you there was a place right here in Southern California where you can get similar effects without the drugs? The Reality Center in Santa Monica offers the alternative treatment. And with all this hype, Lauren Pedro and EP Jake and I decided to give it a try. Inside a discreet office building just blocks from the Santa Monica Pier, you'll find a state-of-the-art sensory wellness center. This is the Reality Center, a digital psychedelic lab where they claim you can go on a drug-free psychedelic journey in under an hour.
We have what we call our sensory ceremony or our group experience, and so all four of you will be on one of our vibration stations, which includes the light, sound, and vibration, and it's a guided meditation, some breath work, and then we'll drop you into the experience.
By combining lights, sound, and vibration into a one-of-a-kind experience, they're able to provide healing in a safe and effective way without psychedelics or pharmaceuticals.
We call it multi-sensory music therapy.
Tarun Raj is one of the co-founders of the Santa Monica-based business that opened last year. His background in technology and experience in energy healing paired perfectly with combat veteran Jonathan Chia's passion for finding alternative ways to treat PTSD.
I spent 15 months in Iraq, and I lost a lot of my friends over there, but once we got back, I lost even more to drug overdose and suicide, dealing with the symptoms of post-traumatic stress.
Jonathan says he spent years self-medicating with drugs and alcohol, but everything changed when Tarun introduced him to the practice of mindfulness. The two started their own journey to help the veteran community.
About 7-8 years ago, we found this methodology, met the founder, who's really a pioneer in biofeedback, and we partnered up to create more accessible experiences through this type of technology.
Jonathan's been using the technodelic treatment himself for the past 8 years and says it's transformed his life.
People and veterans leave here feeling less stress, less anxiety. They're able to sleep better.
Well, it activates similar parts of the brain as psychedelics do, inducing these brain waves called theta and delta, which is where you go when you dream and when you sleep.
The experience was different for all of us.
Is that really an hour? That was like a forced meditation. Like you could not think about anything else.
You know, colors and like kaleidoscopes and things moving, and every time I thought of something, it went right away.
And for me, it felt a lot like at the end of yoga, like where you are active all of yoga, and at the end in the stillness is when you finally get the benefit.
I feel a sense of accomplishment in the fact that I was able to close my eyes, relax for, 40 minutes straight? I didn't feel like it. And to me, that I'm very proud of myself for that.
I would definitely say a good amount of people that come through this door, we help shift their lives in a really good way.
And since opening, they've treated 375 veterans for free. And this is affordable. It starts at $60, goes up to $299. They offer $50 off our first session on their website. And if you're interested in learning more, the information is on your screen. It's the Reality Center in Santa Monica. Give them a call. Look at them online. They have Instagram as well. And we all tried it. You can see from the picture there, Jake tried it as well. And I remember, first of all, thank you to Andre Cox, who edited that story very well. Beautiful.
And really good job putting it together, Casey.
Thank you. So
really well done.
There was a point in there where they fist bumped each other, and they told us afterwards that you had your hands like clenched the entire time, and then finally, when you just let go, they were like, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, because you're sitting there the whole time. I was, kind of resistant to it, right? Like I didn't know what to really expect. At the beginning, they said find your happy place, and I was saying I couldn't find my happy place. They said happy place, and I couldn't think of it. Literally was trying to think of forcing myself. So I'm the whole time sitting there like this, and then midway through, I just kind of felt like my hands just go like,
So it worked.
And it did. And then by the end of it, I found my happy place.
Yeah, and you liked it.
I was very,
I did like it. And you know what's interesting? They told us about finding your happy place. I also struggled a bit with that, but then it's for me by the beach. And they said most people, their happy place involves water.
Yeah.
Mine
That was
too.
mine, too.
Yeah.
I think I told you this in the commercial break. To me, that would be like a good place to go on like a first or second date with somebody, because it's just like you're just getting down to it. You're forced to kind of meditate. And for me, I would definitely do it again. I could definitely see the healing practices, and I love that they're helping veterans. Like, that's important.
I love that so much. And the gentleman that you interviewed, he said, you know, there's all sorts of different roads to get there, you know, to a place where you're meditating and that sort of thing. And this is one of them.
Right.
And, you know, it's finding what works for you. And this is a really cool
Your
thing.
experience in yoga and your experience in meditation, I had literally none. So it worked for me. It worked for someone who has experience.
Yes.
So really, it just runs the gamut of wherever you lie in the worlds of, I guess, of spirituality or therapy.
So we give it thumbs up.
Yeah,
Thumbs up.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thanks for having us there, too, to the Reality Center. Great story, Casey.
Thanks.
All right.